Today I'll play Elden Ring, the Shadow of the Erdtree, and I'm about to show you how we can defeat the ultimate boss from this DLC. We're gonna defeat, obviously this video is gonna have some spoilers, but I'm pretty sure you know why you are here. I stayed a while before I released this video only because I just wanted to make something very good for you that most of the players can follow, and even if you are not the best player in this game, probably you're gonna defeat him with my guide. So let's just start. First thing, and it's gonna be something really useful for you if you can just summon the help. If you don't know how to summon Thiolye and Asbacht, don't worry, I'm gonna release a video in the next hours of how you can get them to help you in this final fight. It will be very important. Then you can use the golden vow if you have that, the golden vow incantation before you enter. It's gonna boost you a little bit, and that's it. Don't use another boost because you're not gonna need it. Radahn is gonna attack you most of the ways in that thunder, I don't know how to call it, but you can just avoid it very easy by jumping or by putting your shield in front. By the way, a must-have item in this fight is gonna be the fingerprint shield, stone shield, and if you don't have this, I'm gonna put a link in this video description of how you can get it. Another thing very important, I'm gonna explain all the build at the end of this video, but now I'm gonna explain how you can use that build. Something very important: put all your flask into life. Don't put any FP points. You don't need any FP points. You only need stamina and life. So this is something very important. Make your flask only with HP regeneration, only with that, so you can get healed. You will need that, so it's very important. Then just put your shield in front and stab it with your hand. When you're gonna go to the second phase, which in the first phase for most of the player will be quite easy if you use that shield to block the attacks, and you have to stab it and it's gonna bleed, trust me. In the second phase, be quite aggressive, but always look at your stamina, because that when the stamina will decrease, basically your shield will not absorb those hits. Very important. So stay with your shield in front, and you're gonna see that stamina is at half. Just go back, run back from this enemy, then just go back again, stab him, take your time. Very important is to take your time when you are trying to defeat this guy. He's gonna have some different attacks. Even the one with magic, you can block them with this shield, most of the damage. And if you take your time, and if you get your mimic tier, which I'm gonna advise you to summon the mimic tier in the first phase, not in the second. Summon in the first phase because it's gonna resist. It's gonna be quite important to have a mimic tier, basically a copy of you, the summon spirit. Yeah, in my opinion it should be the mimic tier. Then very important, try to watch the video that I released with all 25 revered spirit ash. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but basically you can find 25 revered spirit ash that's gonna boost your summon spirit a lot. You need that, trust me. Something very important that you probably need, but it's not a must to have them all, is the schedule tree fragments. There are 50 on the map, but if you reach the level 15, let's say the 15 level, it's quite good to start this battle. I'm not gonna advise you to start this battle without those schedule tree fragments, only because probably you might die in this fight. So very important advice for you. Something that you should keep in mind: always watch your stamina, because that shield is gonna absorb only with stamina, so be sure to have that. Also, when your life is gonna decrease under half, always regen, always use the flask. You're gonna need it, trust me. Try not to get hugged 2 times, obviously, probably most of you already know that. And when a situation like this will start, just stay behind Radahn and attack him from the back. Always do that until you're gonna stab him and you're gonna make him bleed. Very important is gonna be the build, because I found the perfect weapon of how we can defeat this guy, and it has 2 big weaknesses: the blood loss and also that scarlet rot. And my weapon has it all. Has both of those attributes. What blade is that? Don't worry, let me show you the build right now. But before I'm gonna show you, I want to tell you something. I don't want to lie, like, I don't know, I'm not sure about others, but probably this is gonna be the hardest boss that you will fight in Elden Ring. But with this build and with a lot of patience, you can do it. Now, the weapon which I think is perfect for this boss is gonna be this one, the Antspor Rapier. level 25. Be sure to upgrade it up to level 24 at least, or 25 if you can, as it causes blood loss but also scarlet rot. If you don't have that, you can upgrade this one, the Hellis, which is not that good, but you can do your job with that. And also the lance. If you have the lance up to level 25, this is another good weapon to use. Always remember to put Ashes of War with blood loss build. Very important. This is the main weapon or shield, I don't know, main item from this build. The fingerprint stone shield level 25, make it at least 24 if you don't have the options to make it 25. I put a little bit on slow this part of the video because I just wanted to explain the further items. The veteran armor set, for me, it was the best. It has well balanced as the equip load, as everything. It's very strong, so if you have this, use it. The next thing, let's go to the talismans. We have the Great Shield Talisman Dragon Crest, which gonna save you from a lot of physical damage. The Golden Bride, which is a brand new talisman that I have a video. Take this one. Don't ask me why, take it. And also the stamina recovery speed, the two-headed turtle talisman. You're gonna need that stamina, I just told you. Now the next one is gonna be very important because vastly is gonna boost your non-physical damage negation. All those talismans, I have them on my channel. Very important to put all your flask into the crimson tier. Don't use any one for the FP regeneration because you're not gonna need it, you're not gonna use it. Put every single flask into life. And for the last flask, I'm gonna advise you to use this one that's gonna temporarily boost your stamina and raise the max stamina. Basically, you're gonna need a lot of stamina to block all those hits. Now with this build, and if you're gonna do exactly like I just explained, with that weapon and with that shield, probably you're gonna succeed. Also, if you want to see what boost I used, this is the Golden Vow. This is the one that I used at the beginning of the video. And how you can get those summons, don't worry, I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna post it really soon. Love you all, see you soon, and tell me how it went with the fight. Bye.